Jamestown, Tennessee, a town steeped in history. A century ago, a darkness fell upon Jamestown Elementary. A tragedy unfolded. It left an indelible mark on the community. This is the story of that haunting. The schoolhouse stands as a testament to a bygone era. It whispers tales of laughter and loss, but within its walls a sinister energy lingers. The air grows heavy with the weight of unspeakable acts. The year was 1924. A young boy named Samuel attended Jamestown Elementary. He was a small, timid child, often the target of bullies. Samuel was different. He was quiet and introspective. In the unforgiving world of childhood, kindness was a rare commodity. Samuel's solace was in books and his imagination. He found refuge in the world of stories. He longed for a friend, a kindred spirit. But fate had other plans. The school, once a symbol of learning and growth, would become his tomb. One fateful afternoon, Samuel found himself alone in the school bathroom. The air was thick with the smell of disinfectant. The sound of his small hands splashing water filled the silence. Suddenly, the door creaked open. The shadows deepened. Samuel's heart pounded in his chest. He knew that sound. It was the bullies, their laughter echoing off the cold tiles. They surrounded him, their faces contorted in cruel amusement. Samuel cowered, his eyes wide with fear. They shoved Samuel. He stumbled backward, his small frame hitting the wall. His head struck the edge of the porcelain sink. A sharp, blinding pain shot through him. He collapsed to the floor, his vision blurring. The bullies panicked. Their laughter died in their throats. They had gone too far. They had to hide their crime. Dragging Samuel's limp body, they pried open the loose floorboards in a far corner. They concealed their victim beneath the floor. Section 5. The Reflection's Gaze. Days turned into weeks. The stench of decay filled the air. Teachers noticed Samuel's absence. Whispers of his disappearance spread through the school. Then, one day, a police officer investigating the missing child entered the bathroom. He paused, a cold shiver running down his spine. In the mirror's reflection, he saw a flicker of movement. A pale, translucent figure stood behind him. Its eyes burned with an icy rage. The officer spun around, but there was nothing there. Section 6. The Search for Peace. The discovery of Samuel's body sent shockwaves through Jamestown. The community mourned the loss of their innocent son. The school closed its doors for a time. When it reopened, the bathroom remained locked. But the echoes of the tragedy lingered. Some say the bullies responsible for Samuel's death were never the same. They were haunted by their actions. The town tried to move on. They held vigils for Samuel. They sought solace in their faith, but the darkness remained. Section 7. A Legacy of Fear. Over the years, stories of strange occurrences in the school persisted. Teachers reported hearing whispers in the hallways. Students claimed to feel unseen hands on their shoulders. And then, there was the bathroom. Even after it was renovated, the mirror remained. And in its depths, Samuel's reflection still appeared. His eyes, filled with a haunting sadness, seemed to follow those who dared to look. The bathroom became a place of fear. Section 8. Echoes in the Halls. Generations of students passed through the halls of Jamestown Elementary. The walls, now faded and worn, once echoed with the laughter and chatter of young minds eager to learn. Each year, the story of Samuel was passed down. Samuel, a name etched into the very fabric of the school, a name that carried with it a tale of mystery and sorrow, a chilling reminder of the darkness that once gripped the school. The tale spoke of a young boy who vanished without a trace, leaving behind only his name scratched into a desk. Some dismissed it as a ghost story, a cautionary tale to keep children in line. Teachers would recount the story during quiet moments, their voices hushed, eyes darting to the shadows, but others knew the truth. The older students, the ones who had been there the longest, spoke in whispers of strange occurrences, of things that couldn't be explained. They felt the shift in the air when they entered the school, a sudden chill, a sense of being watched, as if the very walls held secrets they were desperate to share. They heard the whispers in the dead of night, soft, almost imperceptible, like the rustling of leaves, but unmistakably human. They saw the flicker of movement in the mirror's reflection, shadows that danced and shifted, shapes that seemed to form and dissolve in the blink of an eye. The haunting of Jamestown Elementary was real. It was a presence that lingered, a story that refused to fade, a reminder that some echoes in the halls are more than just memories. Section 9. The Unseen Terror. The school board tried everything to rid the school of its ghostly presence. They brought in paranormal investigators, they conducted blessings and cleansings, but nothing worked. Samuel's spirit refused to be silenced. He was trapped, forever bound to the site of his suffering. Some believe Samuel's spirit roams the halls, seeking revenge on those who wronged him. Others believe he is simply trying to find peace. But one thing is certain: the haunting at Jamestown Elementary continues. Section 10. A town held captive. The story of Samuel's tragic death and the subsequent haunting has left an indelible mark on Jamestown. Samuel was just a young boy, full of life and dreams, when his life was abruptly cut short under mysterious circumstances. His untimely demise has since become the stuff of local legend, whispered about in hushed tones. The town is caught in a web of fear and fascination. By day, Jamestown appears to be a quaint, peaceful place, but as night falls, an air of unease settles over the streets. The townspeople, though accustomed to the stories, still feel a chill when they pass by the old school building. Tourists flock to the school, hoping to catch a glimpse of the spectral child. They come from far and wide, drawn by the tales of ghostly sightings and unexplained phenomena. Some bring cameras, others bring offerings, all in the hope of experiencing something otherworldly. Paranormal investigators set up their equipment, eager to document the supernatural activity. They meticulously arrange their cameras and sensors, hoping to capture evidence that will prove the existence of the afterlife. For them, Jamestown is a hotspot of paranormal activity, a place where the veil between the living and the dead is thin. But for the residents of Jamestown, the haunting is not a spectacle. It is a part of their daily lives, a shadow that looms over their community. They gather to discuss the latest sightings, sharing their experiences and fears. For them, the haunting is a reminder of the fragility of life and the mysteries that lie beyond. It is a part of their history, a constant reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most idyllic town. The old photographs of Jamestown, with their nostalgic feel, serve as a stark contrast to the shadows of the past that still linger. The town's history is a tapestry woven with both light and dark threads, and the story of Samuel is one of its darkest. Section 11. Jamestown's Ghostly Grip. The haunting of Jamestown Elementary is a chilling tale of bullying, tragedy, and the enduring power of the supernatural. This story has gripped the hearts and minds of the local community for decades, becoming a part of the town's very fabric. The tale begins with a young boy named Samuel, who attended Jamestown Elementary many years ago. Samuel was a quiet, introverted child who often found himself the target of relentless bullying. It is a story that has been passed down through generations, each retelling adding to the legend. Samuel's tormentors were ruthless, and the school administration turned a blind eye to his suffering. One fateful day, the bullying escalated to a tragic end, leaving Samuel's spirit forever tied to the school. The legend says that Samuel's ghost still roams the halls, seeking justice and solace. The school stands as a testament to the past, a reminder that some wounds never truly heal. The building itself seems to hold on to the memories of those dark days, with its creaking floors and dimly lit corridors. Teachers and students alike have reported strange occurrences, from flickering lights to unexplained cold spots. Some even claim to have seen Samuel's ghostly figure wandering the halls. And in the silence of the night, when the halls are empty and the only sound is the creaking of the old building, one can almost hear the whispers of Samuel's name echoing through the darkness. The atmosphere becomes thick with an eerie presence, as if the very walls are alive with the memories of the past. Those brave enough to stay after dark often speak of feeling watched, their every move observed by unseen eyes. Have you experienced something similar? Many who have visited Jamestown Elementary have their own tales to tell, stories of ghostly encounters and unexplained phenomena. These personal accounts add to the rich tapestry of the legend, each one a thread in the haunting narrative of Samuel's story. Share your stories in the comments below. Join the conversation. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the tale of Jamestown Elementary is a compelling reminder of the impact of bullying and the lasting scars it can leave. By sharing our experiences, we can keep the memory of Samuel alive and perhaps find some measure of closure for his restless spirit. Let's explore the unexplained together. The world is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered, and by coming together, we can shed light on the unknown. So, gather your courage, share your stories, and let's delve into the haunting legacy of Jamestown Elementary. Who knows what we might discover?